Hey,
What's up? What's up?
what's up, family? Welcome, y'all. Welcome to
Story time, story time, story time.
If you don't know who I am, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I kid you not, I just want to be present, okay? Call my name so I can be right in the midst of wherever he is, all right? And to the left over here, now listen, she goes by many names. Some call her Auntie Shelly. Some call her Dr. Norwood. I don't know if y'all knew that. Okay? I don't know if y'all knew that. But over here in the Storytime family, she's none other than, come on and bring it, Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right. Y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. Yes, yes, yes. As always, y'all know before we dive into the book of First Samuel, Shimeon, Rayshawn, okay, that Rayshawn for me.
Rayshawn.
Oh, Rayshawn. Okay, just me first, but we like to use it as another name. We're gonna bring y'all the 10 Commandments so we understand what it is that we are supposed to be guarding. So find your 10 Commandments with me in Exodus 20. We're gonna read from 1 all the way down to the 17th verse, and then we're gonna stop because it's hammer time. Don't ask me why. When I get sleepy and just wake up from a nap, I'm a little more goofy. All right, let's go. And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous owl, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and say it with me, and guard my commandments. All right? You shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath.
Yes.
And to keep it holy.
Keep it. Remember, keep it.
Yes, that's right. Make it priority, okay? 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Listen, you shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his, all right, nor anything that is your neighbor's. And we're going to stop and praise him. May y'all add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word. And with that being said, y'all. Nope, it ain't. It ain't. Nope, it is. Listen, how many people we got here? Okay, we got 10 on. Good to see. So for the 6 that's outside in the chat, listen, you're gonna hear words, names and stuff that you're not used to. We just want to tell you flat out, it's not you, it's us. Okay, it's only because we're reading out of the Sefer. And if you want to read the Sefer, read with us with the Sefer, you can. Who are we to tell you you can't? But listen, you can get it on Sefer.net, not .com. Okay, so let me tell you how you can get it at a 10% discount. Just use the word story time. But listen, we want to be creative, okay? Much like our thumbnails here. We want to make sure that O is actually a 0 and the E in the word time is actually a 3 as a reminder to going back to the covenant. Because why? The assignment is understood all day. With that being said, Auntie Shelly on the beat. But go ahead and tell the people what chapter. Give them a little something.
We are on first chapter. We're on 1 Samuel. We are in the 4th chapter. And we finished at verse 11. So we're on verse 12. But a lot happened.
It did.
We just started the book. Hannah.
Oh, yes.
Poor Hannah couldn't have any children at first. The other wife was mocking her. Yeah. But what's his name? Elenika? What was that man's name? Elkanah.
Ooh.
Y'all remember the husband name?
Oh, her husband.
Elkanah.
Okay.
Elkanah?
It is tonight.
Y'all know who we're talking about. Her husband. He loved her so much.
He did.
And he was always trying to make it up to her and soothe her. Yeah. But it was really, nothing he could do because Yahuwah had closed up her womb.
Elkanah, yeah.
So, Elkanah, yeah. So she went to the temple and she was praying. And she was praying to herself, but her mouth was moving. Not to herself, but she was praying to Yah, but not out loud, but her mouth was moving. And Mr. Eli, the priest, come walking in there, talking about, why are you drunk? Woman, nah. But rather than get all offended, she says, oh, no, please.
Don't mistake me.
I'm not a daughter of Belial. I'm not a daughter of Baal. I'm praying from my soul. And so basically she got him to be on her side. Yeah. Because he prayed with her. And so she has a son. His name is Samuel. She gives him back to Yah. So as soon as she weaned him, she gave him over to the priest to raise. Yes. And every year she made him a coat.
Yes, she did.
That was so cute. And brought it to him every year. And then one night, Yahuwah was calling Samuel.
Yes, he was.
And Samuel thought it was Eli because
it was in his voice.
And Samuel doesn't know that much about Yah at this point. He should, which surprised us. And he kept going to Eli. I said, you called me? Eli was like, no. Didn't. No. Did. I think it happened 3 times.
Yes, it did.
And he said, next time, just say, here am I. I can't remember what else he said, but it was Yahuwah. Yahuwah. And then now we know that Eli has some sons. What was their name? Hophni and Phinehas.
There you go. We go with that.
So we're going to go with it. And they were bad news.
They were terrible.
Terrible. Worst kind of PK. What you call them? PKs?
Yeah, past the kids. Yeah.
Worst kind. And so he talked to them, but he took no action.
Showed it.
So as a result, now Yahuwah is saying, I'm going to judge you. And then kind of find out when Yahuwah did his judgment, he was like, you're benefiting from what they're doing wrong. Because you weren't just supposed to talk to them. You were supposed to take action. And you didn't. So he says, both of your sons are going to die in the same day.
Yeah.
And that happened yesterday.
And ain't nobody growing old.
Yeah, no one in your family's growing old. I'm taking your whole, the priestly line is still going to be Levi, but it's not going to be from your family.
Not going to be from your whole lineage. Wow.
Yep. Crazy. So we're going to
do what's right.
So they went, actually, Hophni and Phinehas went to war.
They did.
And they lost. So they took the ark. They took the ark to war like it was a lucky charm.
Yeah, like a genie. I'm a genie, and they thought
like we can't lose if we got the ark. Guess what? They lost. Guess who got the ark? The Philistines.
Sure do.
and they stuck it in the temple of Dagon, because now they think their God is greater than Yahuwah.
Ooh, I didn't know they stuck it in the temple of Dagon.
No,
keep on telling us.
Okay, we're gonna
Listen.
stop.
Go ahead, let them use you. They don't mind.
We're gonna stop.
Well, at least I know where this ark is. It's in Dagon. All right, y'all. So grab your Bibles, all right, and let's go. You said we on 4 and 12.
Yes.
All right. And there ran. Okay. And there ran a man of Benjamin out of the army and came to Shiloh the same day with his clothes rent and with earth upon his head. And when he came, lo, Eli sat upon a seat by the wayside watching, for his heart trembled for the ark of Elohim. And when the man came into the city and told it, all the city cried out.
So he knew his sons took the ark. He know his sons
and he didn't
took
even
the
say
ark.
nothing. See,
that was death right there for you even going back there trying to take it.
The fact that you still didn't learn after when Yahuwah talked to you one-on-one, and then he sent the prophet to talk to you, and then he
gave Samuel the
dream. I mean, and you still ain't do. I would have tried to like whoop my kids at least
something. Cut their legs off. Something.
Father, listen, I didn't do it the
like
first
y'all
time.
ain't taking this ark.
Right.
Do what you want to do, but you ain't taking this ark.
I didn't do it the first time, but this time, fool me once, okay? All right, 13. Nope, I'm making 14. Sure that y'all paying attention. 14. And when Eli heard the noise of crying, he said, what means the noise of this tumult? And the men came in hastily and told Eli. Now Eli was 98 years old, and his eyes was very dim, that he could not see. And the men said unto Eli, I am he who came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, what is there done, my son? And the messenger answered and said, Yashar'el is fled before the Philistines, and there has been also a great slaughter among the people. And your 2 sons also, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of Elohim is taken. How you get the whole ark of Elohim just snatched?
Hophni and Phinehas is gone, and the ark is gone.
Careless.
They're taking the ark.
My y'all today. All right. And it came to pass when he made mention of the ark of Elohim that he fell from off the seat backwards by the side of the gate, and I didn't see that coming. And his neck broke, and he died. And he was an old man and heavy, and he had judged Yashar'el 40 years.
So when they told him his sons died, he was like, okay, when he heard about that ark, he fell out.
Yeah, I don't think Yahuwah mentioned that ark was going to be taken.
He was like, no, not the ark.
He just couldn't.
That's no. So he fell down and broke his neck.
Oh, that's not at 98. That's kind of like a tragic sight.
Because it said for he was heavy. But that is also telling you, because remember one of the ways that Hophni and Phinehas were transgressing is because they were taking the meat. And they were taking the whole thing instead of offering the fat and stuff off of it to Yahuwah. So they eating the whole thing.
Oh, so the ark was tainted anyway, right?
So no. Well, but when they touched it was. So you're eating a part of the meat that wasn't meant for you to eat. So he's big. And then he probably wasn't walking around because, like I said, he was benefiting from his sons.
Ooh-wee. Let me see. Ooh, okay, Auntie Kim. She says, prime example of not taking your position and responsibility to heart to do it right by the house of Yahuwah.
Not understanding the assignment.
Put this hair back so y'all can I mean, you have got to understand your assignment. He was overweight because of them sacrifices.
Yep.
Okay,
remember,
listen.
that was a sacrifice. That was the meat sacrifices. They were just taking it, remember? Taking it. Not even, they were supposed to do a certain thing to it. offer that part to Yah, and then they get the rest. But remember, they was just taking it.
Ooh, wee. Okay. Boy. Wow. And he reigned. That's crazy. And he reigned for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
He judged. All right, verse 19. And his daughter-in-law, Peniac's woman, was with child, near to be delivered. Oh no. And when she heard the tidings that the ark of Elohim was taken, and that her father-in-law and her man was dead, she bowed herself and travailed, for her pains came upon her. She was in birth.
She went into labor, yeah.
Oh, wow. And about the time of her death, the woman stood by her and said unto her, Fear not, for you have borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Yasharel, because the ark of Elohim was taken, and because of her father-in-law and her man. And she said, The glory is departed from Yasharel, for the ark of Elohim is taken.
Wow, that means she died in childbirth.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Is that what we read?
Mm-hmm. First, she named the child the glory was taken.
And about the time of her death, so right before her death?
Mm-hmm. And about the time of her death, the woman stood, because remember, she just had the baby.
Yeah, she was giving,
And about the time of her death, the woman that stood by her said unto her, she was saying, Don't worry, you have a son. Your line is going to be okay. And she was like, the glory left Yasrael. So just before she died, she tried to name the baby. Well, she did name the baby.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh, Chapter 5. This is only chapter 5.
Right.
Samuel's heavy. They just go right into it. And the Philistines took the ark of Elohim and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. When the Philistine took the ark of Elohim, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon.
I didn't tell you that.
No, it's okay. Listen, let them use you.
They took the ark to basically they're saying, Here, Dagon, you defeated this God.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Yeah. Let me get into this comment. Auntie Carolyn, she says, I never understood this part. How were they able to carry it without dying?
Because Yahweh allowed it.
Got you.
He allowed it, or they wouldn't have been allowed to. No way.
Yeah.
He's teaching them a lesson.
When he takes his spirit away, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to take my spirit away, and there you go.
He's teaching them a lesson that it's obedience to me.
Get comfortable.
Like, it's about me more than a object.
Right.
You looked at the object as a good luck charm.
Yeah.
But it didn't work for you.
Nope. That is so true. And
so
then
he
it makes
allowed
sense.
it to be taken.
And you can tell because she said the glory of Yahuwah is gone from Yasharel.
And she even felt it.
Yeah, she knew it. Let me see. Auntie Kim, she says he has to make his point. Absolutely. And boy, did he make it, more like an exclamation point. Okay. The Auntie Shana, she says, them people think the ark is like the idol of stone, but that is not the case.
Yeah, they looked at it like a good luck charm.
Yeah, it was like a genie. You know how you rub it? Yeah.
They figured there's no way we could lose if we got the ark. And Yahuwah said, watch this.
He said, I'm out.
You ain't gonna disobey me and think you was just gonna carry your ark.
And then win the battle.
Yeah.
What I look like?
Because then you could just disobey all you want.
And then Yasharel think they can cut up.
You never remember, they don't win wars when they're in disobedience.
Ooh.
And he said, you ain't finna start now. You gonna go grab the ark? Okay, I got something for you.
Boy, the boldness. Verse 4. So right now the ark is right next to their idol god.
Mm-hmm. And you're on verse 3.
Oh, you're right. I'll make sure you good. And verse 3. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of Yahuwah. He said, I'm gonna make your God.
He said the Philistines gonna learn today too. Yep. Everybody can learn their lesson.
Yep.
I'm not your good luck charm, and Dagon is not greater than me.
And And that's crazy. So everything is intentional, right?
Yes.
Y'all knows what his people
He
gonna
know
do,
what
and
he know what he doing.
and he knew that was gonna go into their temple.
Mhm.
So he said, "Let me show your idols in
Mhm.
you that what you think is great is not great at all."
Yes.
All right, verse 4.
And
And
did you finish 3?
no, I didn't. You are good today. You on top of it. Let me read 3 all over again. Y'all help me now. All right. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of Yahuwah. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. Now, why didn't you let Dagon get up himself?
Because they know. They just figure, oh, maybe the earth shook a little bit and he just fell.
But can he pick up himself?
Evidently not.
And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of Yahuwah. And the head of Dagon and both of the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him.
He said, okay, y'all not getting it.
Said,
let me do a little bit more.
Damn it.
Dagon's fall. Now he has no hands.
And no head.
Oh, did the head fall out?
Yeah. And the head and both palms of his hands were cut off.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, let me show you again. Let me show you. Because somebody going to connect dots here.
Yep, yeah.
I know it's one smart Philistine.
Somebody gonna get the point. Yes.
They're going to realize this ain't no earthquake. This is me.
Yes. Because the ark is still sitting there. The ark ain't fell over.
Exactly. Like, all right. I love our Heavenly Father.
He be doing stuff.
Because when I be like, why am I so petty sometimes, Father? And then I read scriptures like this. And I say, you're right. It's in my DNA. Petty at the right moments. All right. You can't use petty in the wrong moments. Just in the right moments. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't say that. You pray about your own level of pettiness and how you should use it yourself. All right. 5. Therefore, neither the priests of Dagon nor any that can come into Dagon's house tread on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod until this day.
They said, we ain't even going in there.
They said, oh,
we ain't messing with that ark.
They said, ain't going. That sounds like a spooky house. Like, ain't going in there.
Yep. Yeah. What is that?
What is that? Ain't going in there.
Not doing it.
Yesterday, it was just his head. Now it's his head and his wrist.
No, not doing it. Y'all go in there if you want to. But y'all stuck it in there all proud.
But your God is in there. You don't mean you don't want to have another.
And he gonna help you. With no hands and no head.
He ain't gonna see you through with a lack of faith you have in your God. You don't want to rescue your God, but your God rescued you. Ain't that something? Let's see. But the hand of Yahuwah was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them and smote them with tumors, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. And when the men of Ashdod saw that it was, they said, the ark of Elohai of Yasharel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our Elohim. They sent therefore and gathered all the St0ryTim, or the men of the Philistines, unto them, and said, what shall we do with the ark of the Elohai of Yasharel? And they answered, let the ark of Elohai of Yasharel be carried about unto Gath. And they carried the ark of the Elohai of Yasharel about there. And it was so that after they had carried it about, the hand of Yahuwah was against the city with a very great destruction. And he smote the men of the city, both small and great, and they had tumors in their secret parts.
You see how y'all works? He said, what you not gonna do is keep me in the city. I don't belong here.
He's like, this ain't my life.
Y'all can do what you want. Nope, you're right. I do not belong here. Look how Yahuwah fights.
He said, the
just
people
struck them all with tumors.
The people of Ashdod said, we're going to drop them off in that next city, and that's going to be their problem.
Yep, and it was their problem.
And they probably didn't have a lick of, like, what is going on? They said in the secret places. Now, listen, that could be your armpit. Can't nobody see your armpit.
Yeah, I doubt if it was that.
Okay. It was in your secret place, but I don't want no tumors in my secret place. It can be anything.
No, I think everyone has an idea where these tumors were.
That's a horrible place.
They're like, we got to get rid of this thing.
And listen, I listen. He was cutting up.
They
And
learned.
listen, he said, "Listen, Yashara, you thought
Yeah.
you can't. You think I can't fight my own?
My own battles. Like Dagon couldn't fight his own. Yashara said, I can fight my own battles.
Right.
Ain't none of my people here. No, this between me and you.
Right. The arking.
I defeated your God. Now I'm coming for you.
Coming for who next? He like who next?
Yep.
The Ark of the Covenant is like, let's go. Okay. Nashawn says they got dealt with.
Yep.
Sure did.
Swiftly.
Yes. Dwayne, he says, Abba Yahweh said, y'all gonna learn today.
Today.
Well, let's see what's left.
It's just like, remember with I think it was Gideon when he destroyed those the idols of his father and stuff. That's why they named him Zerubbabel. No, Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon. Yeah.
And he said, well, if Gideon is a God, let him defend himself.
Yeah.
Yahuwah said, I can defend myself.
I got it.
Where Dagon at?
With
his no head and hands.
Where he at? Boy,
I'm defending myself. I'm letting you know who's real and who's not.
And it's not a Yasharel in sight. It's not an Israelite in sight.
They at home crying over the ark.
That was stolen. Y'all's like, listen, I can get myself back. He said, say less. Don't worry. Don't miss me too much. Okay, don't cry too long. I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back. Children, I'll be there. All right, verse 9. And it was so that after they had carried it about the hand of Yahuwah. Nope, I already had that. Verse 10. Therefore they sent the ark of Elohim to Akron. And it came to pass, as the ark of Elohim came to Akron, that the Acronium cried out, saying, they have brought about the ark of Elohai of Yasharel to us, to slay us and our people?
They said, oh, no. We heard about this. Don't bring the ark here.
I know they didn't bring the ark to destroy us.
No, dude.
That ain't it. He said, let me tell you what else they said. So they sent and gathered together all the Syrians, or the people of the Philistines, and said, send away the ark of Elohai of Yasharel and let it go again to his own place, that it not slay us and our people.
That is slay us, yeah.
Yeah, that it not slay us and our people. For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of Elohim was very heavy there. And the men that died not were smitten with the tumors. And the cry of the city went up to heaven. Chapter 6. And the ark of Yahuwah was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and diviners, saying, what shall we do to the ark of Yahuwah? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to his place.
They said, where does it even go? Like,
where'd you get it from?
Let us know and we will send it back. Because remember, they don't know where it was.
Where'd they get it?
Are you asking me that?
No,
okay.
Like remember when they was
from Shiloh?
Oh yeah, but they brought it to the war.
They brought it to the war, so they don't. And they pass things. They don't know where it go.
You're right.
They don't know where it came from. They don't know where they keep this thing.
You're right.
They like look wizard, witchcraft, spooky people. Somebody better tell us where this ark go.
Listen,
it been here 7 months and it ain't good.
Yes, it was like It's gotta go. I mean,
tell us where it go. No, we don't want to hear.
You ain't got to go home, but you gotta
get out of here.
They was like, nah, listen, it's got to go home. It's got to get out of here. Said delivery denied. Absolutely. Ooh, y'all gonna learn a lesson. And the fact that it's 7 months, gotta be something with that. All right, and they said, if ye send away the ark of Elohai of Yasharel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering. Then ye shall be healed, and it shall be known to you why his hand is not removed from you. Then said they, what shall we be? excuse me, what shall be the trespass offering, which we shall return to him? And they answered, 5 golden tumors and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the Syrians or the people of Philistines. For one plague was on you all and on your people. Wherefore ye shall make images of your tumors and images of your mice that mar the land. And ye shall give glory unto Elohim of Yasharel. Perchance he will lighten his hand from off you, and from off your Elohim, and from off your land.
So they were smitten with tumors and mice. Like a bunch of mice came through.
I thought once they got hit with the tumors that they was dead, but apparently they were still working and trying
to. They was in pain.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, like, they was like, apparently they gonna, maybe he'll take your God out of that headlock.
But you gotta acknowledge what you did, and that's why you have the mice and the tumors.
So, but is this real? Like, is this diviner telling him something right?
He doing the best he can. I don't know. I don't remember that part. I really don't remember this part. Okay, but I would say yes, because remember, they don't know. They don't know the laws.
Yeah, but this golden
So that tumor, what they're saying is, they're just saying make a tumor, make it out of gold. So you're acknowledging that the reason why we have these tumors and these mice is because we took this ark. Basically, that was
so it served as like a testimony or something like that.
Okay, that's what he's saying.
Okay, because I was like, this sounded a whole lot of witchcrafty.
Yeah, because that's who they are, but they don't know no better. The Philistines don't know. That's why they never should have had that ark in the first place.
See,
the Philistines don't know the Torah. They just going by. We're gonna try anything we can. Let's try this.
Ooh,
But one thing they get is that it has to be offered to Yahuwah.
Yeah.
They got that part. That's the important part.
Okay.
We need to go to him to correct it.
Ooh, Auntie Kim, she said, this is why you should know who the real living Elohim is. This is an insult.
Yeah. Yep. But they don't know no better. They just trying to look.
See, that's what you get when you try to take something that don't belong to you. And you don't know. And that's also like when we take things like, listen, because we didn't know nothing, but we got to be careful what we take. Like, okay, I'll just give you my experience because that's what we hear. I had took some waist beads. Someone got them from Africa. And I took some waist beads.
You mean somebody gave them to you?
Yeah, but they got them from Africa. They had plug.
So you accepted some because when you say you took it, it sound like you stole it.
I accepted it and made it my own. But when I tell you, I think I had it on for about, it was a long time. I could not get out of that. It was a mind shift that I didn't want to. I'm kid you not.
Because you thought she was cute, huh?
No, it was just like some kind of spirit. I don't know. It was like a real spirit that I was wrestling with. And I knew I needed to take it off, but I could not take it off. I knew I was like, you need to take this off. And I couldn't take it off. It was like I was wrestling with taking this waist bead off. And I couldn't. And I literally had to ask Yahuwah, like, I'm going to need you to take this off because I really can't. I don't know what it was. But he broke it. It broke. And that person said, oh, you need another one? I said, absolutely not. It was like a spell, broke.
And for those of you who have seen Lord of the Rings, remember the ring? It was this ring and it just cast a spell. So they had to they had to take turns holding it because they had to fight it.
It was crazy. Like when you just take on something that's not yours and you don't know the history behind it.
They could have put all kinds of spells.
They could have put all kinds of spells on that thing. And I'm telling you, my mind was just warped. Okay. It wasn't Vonnie who you see today. No lie. It was bad. But yeah. So you got to be careful what you accept and what you take too.
Yep.
All right. Where are we? Verse 6.
Yes.
Wherefore then do ye harden your hearts as the Mitzrayim and Pharaoh hardened their hearts? When he had wrought wonderfully among them, did they not let the people go? And they departed. Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milk kine, on which there has come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them, and take the ark of Yahuwah and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold which ye return him for a trespassing offering in a coffer by the side thereof, and send it away that it may go, and see if it goes up by the way of his own coast to Bet Shemesh. Then he has done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us.
He said, we're going to see if it was y'all or not. Just do this. And if it goes towards where it's supposed to go, then it let it go.
Yep.
But if anything else that we know, this is just a coincidence. Y'all know this ain't no coincidence. Don't play.
That last sentence wouldn't even came out of my mouth.
Don't play. You know it ain't no coincidence.
Listen, put this thing on his heifer and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, verse 10. And the men did so, and took 2 milk kine, and tied them to the cart, and shut up their calves at home. And they laid the ark of Yahuwah upon the cart, and the coffer with the mice of gold and the images of tumors. And the kine took the straight way to the way of Bet Shemesh, and went along the highway, lowering as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the people of Philistines went after them unto the border of Bet Shemesh. So it went further and further. It was getting smaller and smaller as because it was continuing to walk.
So as you see, it's going the way they said. If it go this way, then it's Yahuwah.
Yeah, and they just have to run up there and just see, like, let me see if it's still going towards that way.
Yeah.
I promise you, I probably would have just let that thing go and went and left. And
I would have.
There's no need for me to see. You know what?
Yeah.
We're done.
I'm not taking no chance. I don't care if it was by chance that they ain't coming back here.
Absolutely.
No.
See, verse 13. And they of Bet Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the fields of Yahusha, a Bet Hash Shemishi, and stood there where there was a great stone. And they clave the wood of the cart and offered the kine an ascending smoke offering unto Yahuwah. And the Levites took down the ark of Yahuwah and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the men of Bet Shemesh offered ascending smoke offering and sacrifices the same day unto Yahuwah. And when the 5 St0ryTim of Philistines had seen it, they returned to Akron the same day. And these are the golden tumors which the Philistines returned for a trespass offering unto Yahuwah. For Ashdod, 1. For Gaza, 1. For Ashkelon, 1. For Gath, 1. For Akron, 1. And the golden mice according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 St0ryTim, both of fenced cities and of the country villages, even unto the great stone of Aval, whereon they set down the ark of Yahuwah, which stone remains unto this day in the field of Yahusha, the Bet Hash Shimshi. And he smote the men of Bet Shemesh because they had looked into the ark of Yahuwah. Wait, it went so well. It went so good.
They knew not to look inside, though. So it's in the right place.
Okay.
They offered up the offerings, but they said, ooh, since it's here,
we might as well take a look.
Let's take a look. But you knew better. See, now you got to die. See,
it's just selfish.
You was tripping.
I think it's selfish because if you think about the people that's waiting for you to get home, and now you're never going home because you decide to do something that you knew you shouldn't do. Woo-wee. Auntie Kim says, how far have you fallen? You know better.
They know better.
How far have you fallen? You knew better. Absolutely. Wow. It was going well. Going so well. And it turned left real quick. I didn't see it coming, y'all. I didn't see it. And he smote the men of Beth Shemesh because they had looked into the ark of Yahuwah. Even he smote of the people 50,000 and 70 men, and the people lamented, because Yahuwah had smitten many of the people with a great slaughter. And the men of Beth Shemesh said, who is able to stand before this holy Yahuwah Elohim? And to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kiriath Yearim, saying, the Philistines have brought again the ark of Yahuwah. Come ye down and fetch it up to you. He said, come get what y'all.
Which is what they should have did in the first place.
Why you cause all them men to die?
Because when it says they looked into the ark, they went and you had to physically put your hands on it and open it. Remember, it's gold with the cherubim at the top. It is gold. It took a lot of people to open that thing. So you wanted to look inside. Look, I get your curiosity. You want to see what the 10 Commandments look like, and you want to see what the sapphire rod and all that kind of stuff look like. But
who you gonna tell after
you
when you dead?
Already knew you wasn't supposed to.
You died instantly. So who you got? You didn't even get to like, ooh,
right.
This is not. You didn't get
and
to
caused
say,
all those people to perish because you was acting crazy.
And apparently they said, boy, that whatever's in there is so good. This brother died. Let me look too. Followers versus
and
leaders.
Now they said it's here. Come get it. You should have said come get it in the first place. Because notice they didn't get in trouble for touching it because it needs to get back home. They didn't get in trouble for taking it out of the cart and put it on the rock. They didn't get in trouble for that because Yahuwah knows it needs to get out this cart.
Yes.
They put that cart set on the rock. He already knows that. The offerings you made of the oxen that pulled it, good thing.
Yeah.
But now you had to go open it.
They said, hey, come get this ark. Absolutely. They showed it. They said, get it out of here. Yes. It's verse 21. This is crazy. And they sent messengers. No, I already said that.
You're on 7.
Chapter 7. And the men of Kiriath Yearim came and fetched up the ark of Yahuwah and brought it into the house of Avi Nadav in the hill, and sanctified Eleazar his son to guard the ark of Yahuwah. And it came to pass, while the ark abode in Kiriath Yearim, they just gonna keep giving me that name, huh? Okay. That the time was long, for it was 20 years in all the house of Yasharel lamented after Yahuwah. Wait a minute, it was 20 years since the ark was missing?
That ark. Wait.
Did I read it wrong? Y'all let me know. Was it 20 years? See, let me go back.
I know it was there. It was at this guy's house for a long time.
Okay.
So maybe they're just adding now. It's gonna be there for 20 years.
Gotcha. Ooh-wee. Well, the people gotta learn their lesson, right? You gotta know what it's like to not have the ark in where it should be, I guess. And Shemuel spoke unto all the house of Yasharel, saying, If ye do return unto El Yahuwah with all your hearts, then put away the strange Elohai or idols and Ashtaroth from among you, and prepare your hearts unto El Yahuwah, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. Then the children of Yasharel did put away Baal and Ashtaroth, and served Yahuwah only. And Shemuel said, Gather all Yasharel to Mizpah, and I will pray for you unto Yahuwah. And they gathered together to Mizpah, and drew water, and poured it out before Yahuwah, and fasted on that day, and said there, We have sinned against Yahuwah. And Shemuel judged the children of Yasharel in Mizpah. And when the Philistines heard that the children of Yasharel were gathered together to Mizpah, the St0ryTim of the Philistines went up against El Yasharel. And when the children of Yasharel heard it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the children of Yasharel said to El Shemuel, cease not to cry unto El Yahuwah Eloheinu for us, that he will save us out of the hand of the Philistines.
See, so basically the house is in whatever his name is. Over.
Yeah.
What's his name? Abinadab.
Yeah, Abinadab.
Yeah. So they sanctify him.
Yes.
And so the ark is there. But apparently this is somebody that can be trusted with the ark.
Yes.
He ain't finna go looking into it. He's a Levite. He said, I'm gonna guard this ark, because what Yahuwah is now establishing now is that I'm not going back to Shiloh until y'all get it together.
And listen, I didn't dwell with the idols when they took me, so what makes you think I'm going to dwell with them?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get rid of them.
And the crazy thing that Yasharel has is a love for idols.
Yeah.
They love
shiny things.
They love American Idol, masked singers. They love any kind of idol.
Yep. Grammys. Emmys,
boy,
Oscars.
We love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Verse 9. And Shemuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for an ascending smoke offering, holy unto Yahuwah. And Shemuel cried unto El Yahuwah for Yasharel. Wait a minute. How did the Philistines hear of Yasharel repenting or going to Mitzpah? Somebody is snitch.
Or somebody could be a snitch or
a spy.
It ain't that far away. Like,
okay.
Those things could have just been, riding a bone of camel and so on. And,
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Or they might have followed that ark. Some of them, a couple of them might have, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spy in the camp. Linda says spy in the camp. They could have followed it, but nevertheless, let us get back on track. Verse 9. And Shemuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for an ascending smoke offering holy unto Yahuwah. And Shemuel cried unto El Yahuwah for Yasharel, and Yahuwah heard him. And as Shemuel was offering up the ascending smoke offering, the Philistine drew near to battle against Yasharel. But Yahuwah thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines and discomforted them. And they were smitten before Yasharel. And the men of Yasharel went out of Mitzpah and pursued the Philistines and smote them until they came under Bet-Kar. Then Shemuel took a stone and set it between Mitzpah and Shin, and called the name of it Ibn Ha-Izah, saying, hitherto has Yahuwah helped us.
Mm-hmm.
So the Philistines were subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Yasharel. You learned today. That's right.
Yeah, you think they would learn from the whole Dagon thing?
Nope.
And everything else. We lost, and then the ain't no man did it. He used creation again.
Yep.
Came against us, just like he did them Egyptians.
Man. So the Philistine was subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Yasharel. And the hand of Yahuwah was against the Philistines all the days of Shemuel. And the cities which were the Philistines had taken from Yasharel was restored to Yasharel, from Ekron even unto Gath. And the coast thereof did Yasharel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. And there was peace between Yasharel and the Amorites.
I guess so. They said, we don't want no smoke.
We don't want no smoke.
Don't want no smoke.
Y'all in righteousness. Y'all in good standing with Yasharel. We don't want to see y'all.
Mm-hmm. They taking cities back. See, y'all's trying to teach them you're depending on things. You have to depend on me.
You have to.
Okay, if it's the ark, the showbread, whatever. Obedience.
Yep.
That's what I require. Obedience.
You have to depend on me.
I don't need no ark to be where it is. No.
Nope. Wow. And Shemuel judged Yasharel all the days of his life. And he went from year to year in circuit to Bethel, and Gilgal, and Mitzpah, and judged Yasharel in all those places. And his return was to Ramah, for there was his house, and there he judged Yasharel, and there he built an altar unto Yahuwah.
Now, just remember, when we left Judges, everybody was doing what was right in his own eye.
Yes.
There was no king, there was judge. And then in here we find out that Eli, the priest, was supposed to be judging because he's in that position for 40 years, but he didn't do it right.
Nope.
And so now we have Samuel who's doing it right.
Yes.
And he's beginning to restore order.
Yes.
He's beginning to restore
the very
order.
thing that our brother was supposed to do.
Yes.
With the strength. The very thing that he was supposed to do. Restore.
And the thing Eli was supposed to do, get rid of them sons and restore order.
Yep. Let me see. Auntie Shani says, do not depend on things, depend on Yahuwah. I'm telling you, because the things won't change your life.
There are no lucky charms.
Yahuwah is the only one that can change your life. He really can. Not to say that things are bad. They're not bad.
They're not bad.
But when you depend on them, that's when they get bad.
Things should be to remind you. Like, I have this necklace. I'm not relying on it to stop a bullet.
There you go.
It could if Yahuwah says so.
Right.
But I'm not saying I got this Hebrew.
Right.
I'm, indestructible.
It serves as a reminder, just like all those things. It serves anything that Yahuwah does for us. Let it serve as a reminder.
Yes.
Because if you're not careful, you'll become to idolize it.
Yep.
Oh, don't touch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't look at it for more than 30 seconds, girl. You're gonna get dust on it.
Because if it breaks, I'm gonna have bad luck.
No. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't you sweep my feet. Yeah. Don't you sweep my feet. Spit on that end of that broom. Boy.
Those are people that was like, go put my purse on the floor.
Right, yes. Don't you step on the crack. Wow. Don't you step on the crack, girl. My mama worked hard for her back. Listen, I grew up with all of that stuff.
I done heard people say, don't put my purse on the floor. I'm gonna be broke. But you are broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're what you consider broke.
Yes. Yes.
You're not rich. Like, what's that got to do with your purse being on the floor?
I'm telling you, we come up with some stuff and we idolize the very thing because it's been given to us.
Yes.
We idolize the things that, whether this is your job, you idolize the position and you don't want to let it go.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Or people, anything.
Yeah,
all
people,
that.
Yep. Idolize people. Girl, guess who said hi to me? Girl,
guess who I saw at the mall?
Guess who I ran in and I got a picture at the what's her name that said from Africa.
Oh yeah.
I ran into her. Got a picture. Don't touch this autograph. Listen, y'all better be careful.
Or I can't wash my hand. Someone touched it.
Yes. Things.
Yahweh said, I'll put a tumor on that hand.
Right. In your secret place.
Play me.
Don't play with him. Paula White, yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Where we at?
Are we on? I think we're on 8.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Are we on chapter 8?
Yeah, we're on chapter 8.
Yeah, because they got back on this. Yeah.
All right, thank y'all. Thank you. I heard you say it. All right. In chapter 8, and it came to pass, then Shemuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Yasharel.
Oh, so he had some
he did have some.
Oh, so that's the switch from Eli's children. Now Samuel's children are now in that position. Okay, right. So that means Samuel done got him married and had some chitchets.
Yeah, he didn't have some sons. All right. Listen, please, sons, don't shock me. Don't act up because your daddy didn't. All right. And it came to pass when Shemuel was old that he made his sons judges over Yasharel. Now the name of his firstborn was Yoel. Yoel. Okay. Respect on it. And the name of his second was Aviyahu. They were judges in Be'er Sheva. And his sons walked not in I just said.
Okay, well, let's just see what's going to happen.
And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes and perverted judgments. Then all the elders of Yasharel gathered themselves together and came to El Shemuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, you are old, and your sons walk not in your ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
That's what triggered it. I forgot. Yes.
I didn't know.
They saying now your sons ain't that. They're not. They don't act like you.
They
so
act like
give us a king. They acting like Eli's
sons.
kids.
Yeah.
So give us a king. That's not the answer.
I mean, I thought they was gonna say kill him and raise somebody up. I don't.
They use it as an excuse to get what they wanted in the first place.
Yep. So when they saw he was acting, they was like, yes.
So this is our opportunity.
Oh, and you don't be doing what you asking for. Auntie Kim says, I had a car accident back in 95. It was a Civic that was decked out. I loved that car. Couldn't eat in it or anything. And I dang near totaled the car. Someone pulled out in front of me. I don't love vehicles. Wow. That's true. You got some people that won't even let you listen. Be careful how you
even give people rides in your car?
I don't know. Look,
don't sound like it.
So now she said, listen, I make sure I say I don't love my car.
Yeah.
Like, she's like,
Yeah, she's like,
it's a vehicle. She's like, I learned.
They get me from A to B.
Yep, it's a vehicle. You know, that's kind of true, because I used to get mad when I get dings in my car, and I'd be like, you know what? It still runs. I don't care. Scratch it. Do what you need to do. It runs. You right. You right. And Auntie Shani, you right. She said, dang, that was fast. Girl, verse 3 took a quick turn.
A quick one.
She said, yeah, I gave rides. Wow, that was a quick turn. All right. But the thing displeased Shemuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. And Shemuel prayed unto Yahuwah, and Yahuwah said unto El Shemuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto you. For they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me. Oh, so that's where the scripture come from. No, maybe it's in all the script. Never mind.
Yeah,
it's in everywhere.
Okay. Too.
Okay. But they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Mitzrayim, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me, and serve other Elohim, so do they also unto you. Now therefore hearken unto their voice. Howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them that story time has to end. It got to. 58 minutes on the clock.
So basically, Samuel was upset. Why are you asking for a king?
Yeah.
We got Yahuwah.
Yeah.
I could deal with my sons. I think Samuel was going to deal with them.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah, Samuel was going to deal with them sons. It was said, no, I want you to.
Don't take it personal.
Yeah, because they've been doing this to me since I brought them out of Egypt.
And he probably like these Negroes.
For your mama was born, they was doing this. For your daddy was born, they was doing this.
Bringing other Elohim into my presence.
I mean, they just did it.
Right, yesterday. The day before yesterday.
They did it.
He probably like Shemuel. Really? They just did it. Don't get mad. Don't take it personal.
Yeah. I'm going to handle this.
Yep. These folks. Give them what they want. They don't know what they're asking for, but give them what they want. And I see that centuries later, getting what you want, how it affects the nations.
Yeah.
We wanted we were finding our own schools.
Yes.
We wanted to integrate.
Yes.
We wanted to
be with them.
Yeah. We want to be where they were. We want to be in their restaurants. We want to be in their hospitals.
Yep.
Oh,
now we
but
lost
our children is on the sliding through the cracks
Mm-hmm.
because our children are being taught to learn from a
Mhm.
westernized way, and our children isn't built that way.
Mm-hmm. And then had the nerves to think we was better than everybody if our children was the only black child in school. Ain't but 3 of them in the whole school, and my child is one of them.
And your child is being traumatized every single day.
Mm-hmm.
But you are excited for the little scholar you have
Mm-hmm.
on your hand.
Yep. I remember when I was young and they first started busing us. Like we couldn't no longer go to the school in our neighborhood. They sent like a yellow bus, and since I lived in Bayview, I had to go to a school all the way in Fisherman's Wharf.
I don't know how
In
far that was,
North
but I'm
Beach.
sure that's far.
You know where North Beach is?
No, probably by no.
You know where Fisherman's Wharf is? Or Pier 39?
Yeah.
It's way over there. It's like right there.
But I can't tell the difference, but I know it's going to be far.
It's far. It's far. And it's where mostly the white people went to school. But they wasn't bused out here to ours.
Of course.
They just took us over there. And I remember you could tell that principal did not want us there. They did not want us there. And I did not want to be there. I did not like it at all. I did not like it at all.
That's crazy. It's not that long ago.
I don't need equal rights.
I'm trying to tell
I didn't get equal rights anyway.
What is equal rights?
That wasn't equal to me.
What is that? I don't think our people ever saw equal rights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you asking for something that you ain't never saw? So therefore, you don't even know what that's like.
Yeah.
They can tell you got equal rights. Shoot, they tell you got equal rights now.
Mm-hmm. But everybody else was thinking that was so good. I was like, nah, I'm not taking this. This don't even feel right.
It's not good.
Take me back to my hood with my black doctor.
Mm-hmm. See what medical apartheid? Listen, I
don't want to get on no school bus come way over here.
We had to have we had to be in the same hospitals and stuff like that. We jacked ourselves out, wanting the king. Wanting
like
what they had.
One thing's like all the other nations. No.
We were built
Let
different.
them have theirs and we have ours.
That's right. And that don't mean we better than y'all. No.
We just different.
Just different. Just like y'all just different. Right? Y'all different. Y'all do things different.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna go in and explain you're different. You know you're different.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Mm-mm.
Let's get into this comment. Auntie Linda said, we learned and are still learning. Mm-hmm. Auntie Shani just agreed, says, yes, sis, still learning. Auntie Linda said, oh, you got me, Bonnie.
Good.
Auntie Kim, she says, when I lived in Frederick, MD, excuse me, that's Vallejo High School for you. It was so white. When I moved back to my hood, I dropped to my knees.
MD, is it MD Maryland? Minnesota? What's MD, girl?
Listen, I'm like MD medicine.
No, it's an abbreviation for a state. I believe, yeah.
Maryland, yeah. Right.
Maryland.
That was that Vallejo High. All right. When I moved back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Woo,
when I lived in Frederick, Maryland, it was so white. When I moved back to my hood, I dropped to my knees. Wow. No sorry here, girl. That's not you.
Your own. It's just being with your own people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's crazy. Some of this stuff is just too much. I'm telling you. Give their kings back. And when I say that, give their kings back, I mean stop agreeing with the voting system. Give all that stuff back.
Give it back to them.
Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. Let them fight their own wars, their battles. Let them do their own discussions. Why they need to bring you? No, you got somebody that didn't went to school for you. You bring your people.
Yeah.
You don't need to. I don't need to showcase in front of your audience. And listen, it ain't racist.
It's not.
It ain't prejudice. Can't tell me that. Y'all been doing it for years. Let them give them throw their kings back. Okay, throw it back. Throw it back. Throw it back. Well, got to be more careful.
Got to.
It was the verse 3 for me. I was so excited to hear about his sons.
You were so excited.
Yeah, because I just knew his sons was about to be
on point. Oh, okay. Oh, you were excited when you heard he had some sons.
I just knew they was about to be on point. left.
They
Turn
was
left.
taking all the money. Look, what was it say? They had filthy lucre.
They was doing all kinds of stuff.
Took bribes and perverted judgment. They took a side. They was after the money.
Sons of Bel, I guess you might call them too. Well, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, on the 6th day. Wow, we went.
This week went fast. Like for real, for real.
It went
It's
fast.
crazy.
Time is running short. Okay, it's about 3 feet tall. Time is about 3 feet and 2 inches. Okay, it's short.
It's short.
It ain't tall.
That's
no
why
more.
that obedience is so important. Like, who do you serve?
Who do you
Who
say
do you
he is?
serve? Come on, let's get the messages from here.
Who do you say he is
Mm-mm.
in the midst of this foolishness? Well, with that being said, Shabbat. Nope, it ain't Shabbat, but Shalom.
Shalom. See you tomorrow.
It's time for us to take care of us.
Yes.
Absolutely. See, it's time for us to understand our assignment
Yes.
so we can all work collectively.
Yes. And we'll see that when we're together, it's just gonna be a feeling inside of us.
It's gonna be
That's just gonna connect.
yes.
And we're gonna go, we could have lived like this
The entire time. See, let's get back to obedience and live on
Yes.
top of the world, okay?
Yes. Seriously.
All right, for real. Bye-bye, y'all.
Shalom.
Shalom, family. See us in the background.
Right.